Today on review we are looking at Heavy Rain for the PlayStation 3. The story of Heavy Rain is of course a serial killer has been unleashed on a town, kidnapping and killing children in Rainwater, and the game pretty much takes place as four characters involved in this story. Of course, a father of someone who had lost a child to the origami killer and got only 5 days to find his son by going through the puzzle and trial to prove his love to the serial killer to get the address to where his son is being held. The other character is a private detective which is going around questioning past victims of the origami killer and trying to figure out who he is also. And of course you have a reporter who has some insomniac problem and mental issue who is also just trying to write a book or story about the origami killer. And then the last character is an FBI agent who is researching the mortal crimes and trying to diagnose who the killer actually is. And for him individually, it will the puzzle aspect of Heavy Rain come from. Of course, you will go to crime scenes, interview people, and overall try to solve the puzzle of who the origami killer is by collecting evidence. And by the end of the game, his story could come to an end depending if you can figure out who the killer actually is by all the clues. And of course, the main unique part of Heavy Rain is of course, at any point, any character can die. And if they die, that story part is just lost, and the story continue on. And with many different endings for each of the characters and the overall story arc throughout. Every time you play the game, you expect to get a distant ending or distant cutscene just from failing a quick time event or not collecting a piece of evidence or just random little things along the way that can change the story overall dramatically in some scenarios. But the gameplay of Heavy Rain is mainly a point-and-click adventure game with of course some quick time adventure in there that will use everything including the 6-axis on the PlayStation 3 controller. But Heavy Rain do have some problems here. Of course, in the overall story, and a couple of plot holes that it heavily left open without really any detail or planning, right along with some control issue, mainly the control issue of moving around. It is extremely robotic and a little difficult with the switching camera angle to actually keep a consistent movement in your character without just looking quite odd at most times. With break the emotion of being so attached within this game, since the game is a cinematic experience. Overall, it's really good at that. You will get a decent story throughout and one that will keep you intrigued enough and on the edge of your seat enough within the story and within the gameplay to actually keep you playing. And in many cases, make you go back to play other scenarios many times over just to see what would have happened if you screwed up a quick time event or if you said something at a different point. And also, the other thing that Heavy Rain got going for is the mental test. The game will ask you questions throughout which will involve you remembering past events in the game that you don't really expect the game to want you to remember, like asking you what type of clothes your kid was playing when he went missing and having to remember what clothes he was wearing when you're playing with him before the event. The game is unique on a lot of levels, even if it do have a lot of flaws in the control and plot holes, but I can't help but recommend anyone this game if they just like good old murder mysteries or crime CSI type of story. Just overall, Heavy Rain is good, not great, but worth a play overall. And that's why I give Heavy Rain for the PlayStation 3 a 4 out of 5.